softball in the National CUDIT Concentric Hitting Coach Certification. Today I want to talk to you about a common issue that many players have, which is their head. So we're going to go over what I call the CUDIT Hold Your Head at the Hinge drill. Check it out. So as a CUDIT hitting coach, you know you must always target the physical and mental game. Physically, we're going to target our hips. Physically, we're going to target our head. And then mentally, we're going to target our word control and being in control of our movements. So, one thing, first off, what is a hinge? Well, the hinge is simply where your player bends at their waist as they go to attack the ball in their launch position. So Nicole here, she's going to start up in her stance. Every player's stance is different. Nicole likes to have a little bit of a hinge, which I highly recommend. And as she goes to her launch position, so Nicole, go to your launch position, please. You can notice that her head is over her toes. If Nicole goes into launch and doesn't have a hinge in her hips, she's going to be straight up and down. So can you show me the incorrect way to do it, please? Good. You'll see this with a lot of younger kids where they're too tall. This is going to have them kind of just spin out of the zone, pull the ball, and they will never carry the pitch long and beautifully like we like. So let's show you how to get this done the right way. Get in your ready stance, ready to go. And load, launch, freeze. Good. Her head is over her toes, in front of her toes slightly. So what I like to do here is break down a dry drill for your players to do. What you're going to need is a cone, where you're going to put the cone on your player's back foot here. The other cone will be right here, because don't forget they have to step. Have your players start in their ready stance and get all set up. You're going to have your player load and then go into their launch position. So Nicole, do me a favor, load, launch. Now at launch, you have to measure, and your player has to measure, that their head is over these cones or at least slightly in front. You never want them behind the cones because that's how they're going to pull out. All right, so check out this drill a couple more times. All right, Nicole, so what you're going to do, get set up in your stance. You're going to load, and when you go to your launch, I want your head above this cone. If you're here, you're too tall and out of the zone, okay? Load, launch. Good. Perfect. Great hip hinge. See, she's in the zone. She's going to carry the ball on the path of the pitch a lot longer, less likely to pull out. Now, let's do it again. Do it the wrong way, so you can line up with this cone. Load, launch. She's too tall. She's out. Hip hinge. It sounds fancy, but all it is being in the zone a little bit extra at the hips, okay? One more time. Do it the right way. Boom. Exactly. Beautiful job. One little tip though, if you have a player that takes the word hip hinge to a whole nother level, you always have one, they're going to be all the way down over here. Make sure they don't do that, because then they're going to have a hard time adjusting to the higher pitch, okay? Little quick tip, make sure that they don't go too low in their hip hinge. Alright guys, for more drill videos, do me a favor and please smash that like button, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, what else, Nicole? Facebook. Oh, you're old school, Facebook. Okay. And YouTube, of course, at Challenge You Softball. And if you want to become a certified CUDIT Concentric hitting coach, where you turn your passion for hitting instruction to a beautiful professional career, hit us up at gocudit.com. We have certified CUDIT Concentric hitting coaches in 18 states and Canada. So be the next one. Thanks, guys. Ciao.